sense.
So going to
That
the
makes
medical
sense.
records, is there any way that they could be talking about Brian's?
See, I wondered that, but then I thought, wouldn't Ann Taylor have access to that? Because that was my thought, wondering
She
if
would.
he had an injury.
Yeah, but she would. But then what I think she's looking for is what
she
they
has,
have. So basically, like, what kind of medical records do you have on my client? But she's not saying that, right?
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I was thinking that same thing, because what if he says that he had like a hand injury or something, and it would be impossible to, commit this kind of crime.
Silky, damn.
But that would be something that Ann Taylor would have investigated on her own, and she would have been able to get a HIPAA release from her client to get it. So she wouldn't be asking it of the
No, she would be asking what they have. So basically what law enforcement has.
What did you get?
Did you do that? And I want to know if you did.
That's possible.
On my client. Like, she's not saying it, but that was my first thought. But I could be totally off on this one. It's like just something that hit me. Correct.
Right.
Mental health. Or
because they
else.
did reference the questionnaire that BK was using when it came. Yeah, that's true. Maybe it is. Maybe they're stating that there's some kind of mental health records that was associated with that survey that they were using in reference to, because they used it in the PCA as a reference.
See, I could see it either way, mental health records or physical records. And I could see her asking, like, even if it was a physical injury, I could see her asking, like, basically what you said, Golf Inspector, is like, do you know what I know that he's got an injury?
That's
or,
crazy. Because what if remember, everybody was talking about that picture in the body cam where there was that part on his right hand that was, remember, it was, is this an injury from the crime? Maybe that is an injury that took place prior to the crime that he was getting help for, which would have made him able to hold a knife or something like that.
Yeah.
Whoa, Silky, I never thought about that. Damn.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know if it's true. I don't know
what if that was an injury? Because to me, when we were looking at that picture back then, I'm sitting there going, if it is something, it looks like it's older, you know?
Yeah.
And
makes sense.
It looks like it's older, and I don't know if there was ever a determination whether it was a reflection of something or if it was actually, an injury. But yeah, that could be that he had a previous injury to his right hand.
And that would be exculpatory.
He's right-handed.
He's right-handed.
If he's right-handed.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. If
like an old surgeon.
And you can't grip a knife.
Yes.
You're so solid on this crime happening from a knife, but maybe you couldn't grip it.
Exactly.
What a great
and then they would be then holding on to exculpatory evidence, which would be a huge problem.
But see, couldn't Ann Taylor get those medical records?
Yes, she would, but she doesn't know what the police has. And that's my point was like, okay, she's asking because of the police, like, what do you have on him? And they might have not want to disclose that. So I don't know.
Right.
This is just something that when I was watching it, and I don't know why I got that impression, but when I was watching it, I was thinking the whole time they're discussing Brian's health records, right?
Maybe.